Hello, this is Carrie. Um, I'm talking about spiritual abuse again. And I'm trying out my new hurrah, hurrah, hurrah here on my head. It's quite a different to get used to, but I think that it's going to be okay. What shall we talk about today? What is an interesting subject in the dynamics of spiritual abuse? Shall we talk about vacuums? Yeah, let's talk about a vacuum. One thing about vacuums is that when you get into a controlling mechanism, and let's say a religious group that is controlling, they want to put you in a vacuum. And when I was in this group that I was into, we were not allowed to watch television, it was given, listen to any secular radio, uh, any songs that were not religious, and I didn't even get the newspaper because it was a secular, uh, and so basically I basically exist, but I did not have any information on the outside world. It was kind of tough because people would talk about issues that affect you and affect me, and they could be issues like a war someplace or something that happened in the United States, and I would be completely naive to it. But one thing about a vacuum, what it does is it 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 takes a person and puts them in a vacuum, and the only information that they are able to receive or able to get is coming from that group that they're in. And so basically, if that's the only voice you hear, then that is what you believe to be true because there's not any outside, any sphere of influence coming from any other direction. What is really sad is that you're not allowed to critically think outside of the box. And if you question or if you think different than what is presented to you, that you are considered to be evil and that you are silenced right away, or you are told that you're demonic or you're oppressed or something is wrong with you, and so you can't even question even with your own critical thinking, and that's pretty tough. Also, the fact that living in this vacuum. Hitler did it. It's propaganda, and anyone that would speak outside of the dimensions that he'd want them to know, he would silence them. He would kill them. He would use fear. He would use shaming. He would use also the crowd against you, and so you were not able to say what was truth, and nor would you able to question or explore or to get any other information from the outside. You also see this in the government of communism. Very, very present in communism or any country that it kind of shuts off from the world, and the people that are in its society are not allowed to have any contact from the outside world. And so what you create is a vacuum. It happens in also relationships, one on one, man and woman. And let's say that this is an abusive relationship and he doesn't want her to have any other influence beside himself. What he does is he isolates her and puts her in a vacuum and basically tells her what he wants to do. It's very intense brainwashing. You also see it with the POWs of Korea. It's very intense, and very intense brainwashing. And after time, the person that's in that vacuum becomes, a walking, talking, informational resource of all the information that they have been fed. And so, and it's contorted and convoluted, and when you talk to them, you're thinking, what planet did you come off of? It's really amazing when you look at these people that have been put under this for many, many years. Uh, One thing to think about in the process of coming out of um, explore all the information. A person that is secure with what they feel and how they perceive the world, they're very secure on hearing everyone's opinion, everyone's thought process. They're not threatened by it. They welcome it. They are excited by it. They give room for it. They may not agree with it, but just because they don't agree with it doesn't mean that they don't disrespect or are angry at the other person for giving their thought process on it. And you could tell a person that is safe, that a person that knows how they feel and what they think and is secure in that by their ability to just share the information and accept anybody that has a contrite or a different thought process. And those people are generally healthy, and those people are generally very well rounded. Just a side note, one of the persons that had left a message on my last video, and she asked if I belonged to any organization or if I left one organization into another. I did not. I left the organization that I belonged to, had been a member of very in depth for 17 years, and I just went for the last 3 years, have done research, and have studied out the dynamics of the mechanism that had caught me. I'm not in any organization or affiliated with anybody. I'm friends with many, but I'm not married to any, and that's okay. All right.